You gonna put these in as outtakes?
Are you going to put them in as outtakes?
Wow, somebody got an attitude today.
Hi guys. Really? Are you done? Did you feel nice? You feeling special because you've been to the barber today? Got your lineup and stuff going on?
Anyway, so what are we going to talk about today, Alicia?
So what we're going to be doing is answering a question that I get a lot because I'm someone who's really versatile with my natural hair. I go straight, curly, wavy, afro. I've done it all, twist, braids. I've done it all. The only thing I haven't done is color my hair, which that's probably not going to happen because I love my color. I'm thinking about going darker, like straight
I'm gonna
black.
go for like blonde.
Y'all know he's joking, right? He will look at me like I'm total, like I've lost my mind.
Strawberry.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Question that I get a lot is, well, really focused towards you and your opinion about my hair, straight, or when I'm wearing my natural curl pattern, afro, like, what do you prefer? Do you feel like you just got put on the spot or something?
I do. So, okay, so do I prefer, you asked me, do I prefer curly or straight?
Basically, yeah. Do you prefer which one?
You know, I've thought about that a lot. Like, when I think about hairstyles that I like what looks good, right? So sometimes there are hairstyles that are in the curly, natural state that I like and I love. And then there are times when you have straight hairstyles that I like and I love. So it's hard for me to say whether I like one more than the other. Also, I like hairstyles when you feel confident. Like, so there are some hairstyles where I've seen you, where maybe your wash and go didn't like do the go part.
That happens.
And you didn't feel confident, you didn't feel empowered or whatever. And I didn't like it either because you didn't like it. And then same thing with the straight hair. So that's a hard one for me because I don't look and like, oh my God, I want her to wear her hair curly all the time. It's really about, to me, being a woman and being versatile and being confident and loving your hair because, you know, that's what's, can I say sexy?
Why can't you say sexy? I say sexy all the time.
Is that?
I don't think that's against the YouTube rules to say the word sexy.
So the confidence part is, you know, when you feel sexy. That's when I like it the most. So I can't say that there's one that I like.
So, what do you, because, and I'm happy to hear you say that, which I already knew that because I know how you are about my hair. Like, it's not like something that you're necessarily even really attached to in that way. It's just like, if I'm walking around here and I'm looking sexy and I'm feeling sexy and you know how I am. But you're down for it. You don't care what my hair looks like. I could have a big old ball on the top of my head, and if I'm just really, you know, he's on that ride with me. But you know, some people may feel like, and it goes around, like, in especially being someone who makes natural hair videos and what we have as the natural hair community, it's like they want to see more support from our husbands, our black men, with the natural texture. So some people are really against you even prefer, well, you didn't even say you preferred it, but there are some men who do. And they want you to be, you need to be more as far as the support for our natural texture and our natural hair.
Well, I mean, and I get that. And I understand why, you know, people would feel that way about, you know, natural hair. It's about loving yourself. It's about loving your culture. And I get that. I mean, it's I don't know. I think there was a time where that was very important in your journey. Where it was like you needed to get back to yourself, you needed to get back to that natural state or whatever.
Very true.
But as it progressed, and now you've experienced that, now it's like, okay, I want to be able to do whatever with my hair as long as I'm not damaging it. And that's my whole thing is like, you know, what people don't understand is, you know, being married to someone who's in the natural hair community, you really learn a lot. You learn about, you know, all of the stuff. Like if I wanted to grow hair, I probably I'd probably do pretty good. But so the biggest no-no for me when I would really step in and be like, you know, this is not okay, is if it was something that I felt would harm your hair. Like, we had a big conversation about the heat, what that would do, what it wouldn't do. So the healthy part is, to me, like the most important thing, because I know that that's something that you would regret if you did something to your hair that could damage it, you know, for life. And I know about the whole curl pattern thing, but I mean, you already had come to grips with what could or couldn't happen with that.
While using heat.
Yeah. So, you know, like I said, as long as you're happy, as long as your hair is healthy, and you feel good.
You know, in the beginning of my journey, it was really important for me to maintain my natural texture, to embrace the afro, to embrace my big hair, because I was at this stage of growth in my life of embracing and falling in love with myself, because I had never been in love with myself. I was a person with some of the worst self-esteem because of things that happened to me, because of things that was said to me, and having my amazing husband who just makes me feel like I am the sexiest woman on the planet on top of Beyonce. No, but he does, and I got to this point where I was just like, I want to get rid of it all. That's when I went natural, big chopped. I stopped wearing weave, makeup. I embraced being able to be casual, because there was a point I would not even walk out the house without my high heels and full face of makeup. Okay, I had to look like a Barbie doll.
And there was a lot of people that weren't aware of that going on.
A lot of people were not,
about,
right.
You know, when you just stripped down to, they were like they didn't know that was why you were doing
right.
it.
They thought I lost my mind.
So I think it's a moment where you get back to that, and then you've been there and you're comfortable with yourself. Okay. So now it's like, okay,
I just want to enjoy it and have fun, and I want to feel sexy, and I'm happy to know that no matter what I look like, my hair, because I mean, to me, hair is an accessory. It's like putting on a necklace or whatever. My clothes, as long as I feel sexy, like that's what's important to you. Right. And a lot of women don't have that. I mean, their men will leave them over big chopping. So I'm just happy that as long as I feel sexy, and I'm happy that you're on the
no, I am.
With me.
I am.
You want a kiss? No. You're not making out on camera.
Leave your relationship questions
down below.
We're not like experts, but we've been married about 10 years now.
In June, our 10th year anniversary.
That's a long time.
And we still look like we're good though. I'm just saying, I'm still mistaken for like 21, 18.
Well, not me.
Maybe he still look young. You know,
I look, well,
I can't help it though. It's my genes. My mom looked like a teenager. Like, yeah.
But most important, I think, is that because we still like each other.
We still like each other.
And people, what they mean by that, but I gotta explain that, because some people are like, what you mean, like? There's a love that happens in marriage, like you're like, oh my God, you know, if something happened, I love you, I can't stand you, I don't like being around you, but I love you. But then there's a like you look forward to being around this person, y'all have fun together.
We hang out.
We hang out, you know, it's different. So the fact that the horror stories that I heard before getting married and now,
that scared me.
I'm like, I like my wife. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like, y'all, like, I can't stand that. I'm going to come around the parking lot.
Okay. Triple. She walked by.
The liking part, I think, is what is the key factor.
Like, you got to like the person, okay?
That's a message. What is that?
Message! Drinking juice.
Yes.
Y'all know what we're talking about. Well, go ahead and leave your questions down below. Who knows, your question may be featured in our next and upcoming video. Share these videos.
There's a void that can talk about a marriage, the ups and downs, the ins and outs, and really talk to people about what goes on and how to keep
honest.
It. Yeah,
we keep it honest.
Yeah, we're not psychiatrists.
If he tick me off, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, which is very rare now. I think we've been married so long now. It's like we've argued about everything that we could argue about. Really, that could be a huge argument. And the thing with us is because that we did learn to build a communication and listen to each other, that we actually made changes so that now we can't even argue about those things. We get irritated with each other every now and then. But as far as like, rah, 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 how we used to do, because yes, we did a lot of that in the beginning.
It was bad.
Oh my gosh. But once you get to know that person and then you're open to changing, like we didn't get stuck in that's just who I am mode.
No.
But I don't want to say anymore because that's for another video. If somebody asks a question and want to hear more, then we'll do a video about that. Anything else you want to say before we close out here?
No, that's it.
All right. Bye. What are you doing?
I'm like waiting for you.
Waiting for me to say bye?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.